It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got Bobby Okereke, who just continues to produce as he approaches 80 tackles for the season. It's the Giants and the Ravens, and it comes your way next.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to get 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they come in off the extent. No score just yet in this first quarter of action, but we have the offense in the red zone as they've got it here 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing Jones. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now Jones. They'll roll him out right. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Daniel Jones, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
That's a really good decision right there outside.
We've got an offense on the move, a red zone alert as we take you back into it with a 1st and 10 down at about the 12-yard line. They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Ravens 7-yard line.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Gano's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at... The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 2nd down and 4. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Yeah, to the right sideline. And if
But that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down.
pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Giants have taken the lead. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end.
So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And that one going nowhere from the start. So back to live action. Offense in a little bit of a hole. Now can they dig themselves out? Down big on the scoreboard. They need something here. Now Jones throwing to start the drive.
Open man downfield is Johnson.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 30.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Baltimore,
the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win.
And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And featured this week is Devin Singletary. He's one of the highest scoring backs in the league, ranking 5th in rushing touchdowns. It's the Giants and the Falcons, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. On third down, they go with Singletary. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the... Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Looking to throw. Jones. Flushed out right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have great field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Back to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And a fair catch called for and made. All right, time winding down. This is going to be a huge drive. Let's see what the offense can do back out onto the field. On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. Shifts by him. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 67 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. They go play action here on 1st down.
That one taken in by Neighbors. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Back to throw now on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Singletary, they'll run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Jones. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 19-yard line. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. A give up the middle to Singletary. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Another try from the 19, 2nd and 10. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Gano's kick is good. And the Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game, but hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win, and in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So for the Giants, their hopes of finishing above 500 stay alive as they move to 7-8 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.